Hello and welcome to the History of Psychology. So here we've got ourselves an online class here in summer session 1 of 2019. And so what can I say to you? Wow, this class is going to go fast, okay? There is a lot of material and you get no days off from here until the end of the session. This is a 4,000 level course. I'm just right up front. So no problem because it's fun and it's awesome and it'll give you a perspective on the world you've never seen before. So for that, I think it's pretty awesome. It's definitely worth it. Sorry about scaring you. Okay, quickly, who am I? I'm Dr. Brown. I got a bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Science, and a Master's of Science from the University of Wisconsin at Oshkosh. Went out to Stony Brook, Long Island, New York. Went out to the State University of New York at Stony Brook and got a PhD. Did a postdoc at Carnegie Mellon. Spent 4 years at Missouri State University as an assistant prof. Moved down to Texas long time ago. And been here ever since. Alright, so pretty cool. Here I am, married. Look at that. I love myself some Bucky. Bucky's fun. So anyway, there's my family. Pretty cool. All right. I have an office over in the NBC building, but it is summer school. I don't anticipate being there. If I have, if that's what has to happen, I can be there or whatever. But you know what? Email is obviously the best solution. I will try my darndest to be prompt. It is summer school for you, and it is summer school for me. So we'll get it. Textbooks. Ta-da! There's no book. All right. So what happens is, if you write textbooks, I mean, hey, heck, I would go online and get a copy of Hergen Hahn's An Introduction to the History of Psychology. It doesn't even particularly matter what version, because, dude, it's the history of psychology. Okay, it's just same old same. I just have no idea why there's 26 versions, but it's like the current version is like $300 or something. So it's just not cool. So if you like textbooks, get an older version, probably a couple of bucks on eBay or, I don't know, one of these other places. So if you do want one, plan ahead, because it does take some time to get it. All right, there are PowerPoints up on Blackboards. There's hyperlinks to video lectures in the syllabus, okay? So you're going to find that Blackboard is organized in such a way that you should be able to get all the materials you need for this course in a very one-shot place. All right. What are the goals of this course? Well, I don't know. It's kind of a broad thing. At a lot of universities, the history of psychology is used as some kind of a capstone course, that it ties together all the things that you learned before you got there. And this course will in some ways do that, but at the same time, it also serves as a foundational course to give you a framework on which you'd put all your later knowledge. So the point being that this course is incredibly useful if you don't have a lot of experience in psychology, because it kind of gives you this broad understanding of what the discipline's about. And if you do already have a lot of experience in psychology, it's good to tie it all together. So it's good for everybody. Organization. Okay, there are 7 quizzes, 100 points apiece. All right, each quiz has 25 multiple choice items in a single essay. And these essays, and by the way, for these quizzes, there are study aids available up on Blackboard for each and every one. I think I actually said that coming up here. That's cool for the course. Whatever. I think I say it, but here I go. There are study aids for each and every quiz where I take each item and kind of describe what it's about. In fact, I know I have it coming up, so I'll come back to them. And then there are reaction papers. Okay, there are 10 reaction papers up on Blackboard. They're all posted. You need to choose 5 of them. Okay, just 5. Each one is worth 60 points for a total of 300, so that gives 1,000. Okay, I use Blackboard a lot. If you're not in Blackboard and it's an online course, I think you're pretty much screwed, so you might as well just get that out of the way, huh? All right, yeah, here I go. Yeah, there's a study aid on each one. So for these 25, each of these 25 multiple choice items, there's going to be a little description of some general area that it's covering, you know, kind of to, well, aid you, to give you an idea where to start studying, okay? And then there will be a single essay on each exam. And you're going to be told that essay. It's right there on the study aid. You know exactly what the essay is going to be. So you darn well better have a pretty good essay because, yes, I know this is summer school, but it's still a 4,000 level course, okay? And so it is what it is, okay? So if you're writing an essay and it's like 3 sentences, expect to get a crappy grade. I mean, it's just, don't be surprised, okay? I'm just warning you right now. Essays, again, this is a senior level course. Essays most certainly can and should include material that is above and beyond what is available in our course, okay? You've got a world at your fingertips. Don't be afraid to use it. Prove that you're senior, okay? Prove that you've got it. All right. The quizzes are available, and all the dates are shown on the syllabus. It shows you the first date that a quiz is open and available, and the date that it must be completed. Okay, and there's 7 of them. In other words, there's like one every 3 days or something, one every 4 days, something like this. It comes fast. Okay. So they have to be, you know, they open up at 12:05 in the morning. I don't think anybody's going to, maybe will. But they open up early, first thing in the morning there. And then when they close at midnight. Be careful. When it closes, it closes. And it closes at midnight even if you're in the middle of taking it. Okay? They are timed with a 1 hour apiece. All right? So the moment you start them, you have 1 hour before they're going to close up on you. Okay? So be prepared. Clear all distractions, lock the door, whatever. Be sure you start them by 11 p.m. on the day that they must be done so that you can be done before midnight. Okay? Now, if you, when you're taking these things, this is just like taking it in a classroom. While you're taking an exam in the classroom, you're not allowed to use books, you're not allowed to use notes, you're not allowed to call your friend, you're not allowed to get on the internet, and none of that stuff is allowed for you either. So one of the things that we have, and do I have it here? One of the things, no, I don't have it listed here. One of the things that we have as a requirement for this course is that you must sign a behavioral contract. Okay? The behavioral contract is nothing complicated, but it essentially says, I will not cheat. While I'm taking an exam, I will not ask my friends. I will not look on the internet. I will not pull out a book. I will not. Okay? So it's cheating. If it was cheating in a classroom, it's cheating at home there, okay? Because that is the way the rules are set up. You will sign a behavioral contract, and it is on you to honor that, okay? All right. Reaction papers. All right, here's a direct quote. Write a paper in which the body is at least 2 full pages, okay? So you're going to write, there's a sample paper up on Blackboard for you to see what mine might look like. But these reaction papers are going to have a cover page and then a minimum of 2 full pages more. Not 1.5, not 1 2/3, 2 full pages. Minimum, okay? And so there's some APA style involved. Whoops, it says 50 points here. It actually is 60. This is a boo-boo. I gotta fix that in the material. It doesn't say 50. Don't tell me you see 50. It says 68. Okay, 60. And so you're gonna submit these things through links that are found inside of Blackboard. Okay. And yeah, it's not called RP1 Turn It In. Sorry, that's old material. I think it was called Reaction Paper 1 Submission. Sounds pretty straightforward, right? So what we find is that, yeah, the content matters, right? But grammar counts, okay? And you find, okay, your audience for these papers, these aren't, okay, they're reaction paper. So the idea is these are going to have questions that are going to be a combination of facts, but I don't want just facts. Facts are boring if you just spew facts. Facts and opinions and thoughts of your own. So if you have opinions with no facts to back them up, you're a blowhard, something like that. And if you have facts and absolutely no opinions of your own, then You're nothing better than a Wikipedia entry. Okay? So you got to be a combination of both facts and opinions, put them together, and be persuasive. Okay? So a good paper not just informs me of something, but persuades me. So your audience is a naive reader, your audience is somebody, this kind of a thing. So you will find within the video lectures, there are some of them were somewhat specifically designed to sort of address these topics, okay? So you'll find these as interspersed. Now, as we said a minute ago, or a couple minutes now, there's 10 reaction papers. You have to choose 5. Now, if you really want to, you can skip the first 5, do the last 5, etc. Okay? Don't skip the first 6, because otherwise I'll start dumping zeros in the grade book. Okay? But I don't recommend that because some of these papers are going to inspire you. Some of them you're going to be like, this is awesome. I love this one. Some of them you're going to look at them and go, wow, that one sucks. I would like you to have the ability to reject the ones that suck. Okay? So find the 5 best ones, but please don't write them up front until we've kind of gotten to that point and covered them. Because I don't really think that you can do an adequate job of combining opinions and facts until we've, of course, covered up to that point in the material. Huh? Extra credit. Yeah, there's going to be some extra credit stuff, no problem. Oh, here, I knew I had it. Due to the unique atmosphere created in an online course, you're required to sign and submit a behavioral contract, blah, 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 by June 5th. All right, so that comes up real quick. Find a way. Scan it and send it to me by email. Take your camera phone, send it to me. Figure out a way to get it to me, okay? So you've got to sign it somehow and get me a copy. There's also online CITI ethical training assignment, and you can do this. It's a little bit of research ethics and psychology ethics training. And if you do that, you can get 5 points. I suspect that I will have some extra credit topics. I already have some thoughts in my head as far as potential extra credit papers. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. What can I say? Cheating. Don't do it. Your reaction papers will be submitted through Turnitin, which is a plagiarism detection software. So right up front, the first thing I'm going to get is a plagiarism report or a score. So, be careful. Even though, it's summer, but guess what? There is things available even during the summer. The psychology department actually has some computer labs that you can use if you have unstable internet or something like this at home. So you can find multiple places in the NBC building with access. And the Academic Success Center over in the library, on the main floor of the library in the far right corner, whatever. It depends on what direction you're coming in. The Academic Success Center provides tutors, writing tutors in particular. So writing and grammar counts, but I ain't your writing and grammar teacher. Okay, you kind of get the idea on that, right? And so as seniors or taking a senior level course, it's expected that you know how to write a paper. So if you need them, use them. Okay, it's critically important. So here, the next thing for you to do is make sure you get the syllabus and you go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Then take every single date on that syllabus and heck, put it in your Microsoft Outlook calendar so that it reminds you every single day about everything you need to do. I don't know how you're going to do it, okay? But figure out a way, because as I've said, I'm sorry, I don't want to freak you out, but you can't take a day off here, okay? You got to do one topic a day or we're not going to be on track, okay? So, be sure to not be afraid to contact me, because even though I look all scary, I'm not. I'm actually a pretty cool guy. So, contact me when you need me. All of my contact info is right there in the syllabus, okay?